Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sudeep. In today's video, I brought in very interesting content for each and every developer that is developing an SDK. In this video, we will develop a custom AdSense SDK that displays an image ads. When user click on this ad, they will be redirected to the targeted website. Here in this website, you could see the ad banners are displayed here and here. So when user click on this banner, he will be redirected to the targeted website here. We will be developing an AdSense SDK similar to this. In this video, we will go through the entire process from creating an SDK and adding the functionality, testing it, and publishing it to the NPM registry so that it can be integrated with the other React application or other web application. Let's see the tech stack that will be used in developing the SDK. So we need the JavaScript, we need the Node.js installed in your system, and React also, and we need the Webpack to bundle that React component and to expose that as a SDK, and at last we will be building it and we will be publishing it to an NPM registry. Let's get started. We will start by creating a basic React project. In the desktop, you create one folder, name it SDK, open the terminal in this folder and run the command npx create react app adsense SDK. Once the project is created successfully, open that. In the text editor, I will be using the Visual Studio. Open this app.js, open new terminal here and run the project. npm run start. So this is our React application. Let's clean up this component here. Just remove all this. Remove this also, and we just want to keep this SDK as light as possible. We'll remove all the contents which is not required here. Okay, then this logo is also not required and this is also not required. Okay, let's create the core functionality of our SDK. Before that, let's visit this website here. Here you could see this is our ad banner. This is placed inside a container, and on click of this, he will be redirected to the targeted website. For that, we will be using a anchor tag with the href, and we will be displaying the images with the URL. Okay. So here we have a container, and we need one anchor tag with the href. So inside this, we need an image that is displaying the add image. Okay, so for that, alt text, it should be no image, and src we can put it here. Okay, just save this, and whenever we click on this, we have to increase the count, like how many times the user has clicked this banner. For that, we have to handle the click functionality and make some API call to the backend so that the count can be updated there. For that, let's define one functionality, const handle image click. Okay, so define this and put one console clicked. Save this and call this in the anchor tag. On click, pass this function. Okay, now we have to get the image, right? Just go to Google. I will be using the McDonald's image for this. Let's go to images and I will download this ad. Okay, save images, open desktop, SDK, AdSense SDK, inside src let's create one more folder, keep it as images and create, and just save this. Okay, here you import that image, import image or add image from images / download.jpg. Okay, save this and pass this in the src. Finished. Now we want the targeted URL for this, right? Just search for McDonald's and open this, copy this URL and paste it here. Okay, and also add one more attribute here, target. It should be blank so that user will be redirected in the another tab. Okay, so just reload this. Yeah, now when user click on this, user is redirected to the McDonald's web page. And also let's go back here and open the console. Here you could see clicked, that is console here. So what we can do here, we can make use of the APIs that created in the backend. So right now we will not be building that in this video, we will be doing it in the upcoming videos. Okay, now the core functionality of our SDK is completed. Let's make a use of the Webpack and we will create the SDK here. Just install npm I webpack -cli -save -dev. Okay, just save this, and in this root directory create one file calling it, not in the webpack.config.js. okay, this webpack will be used for bundling purpose, bundling the assets and code and CSS and everything. Okay, so if you are new to Webpack, just visit this Webpack, like search Webpack documentation. So here if you visit the documentation, you have the complete information about the Webpack, what is Webpack and how to use it and everything. Okay, so firstly we will import the path. Okay, we need this like to point out to the source folder, those things, and where you want to create the created SDK. For that purpose we need the path. Okay, now you just create the module.exports. Here we will be exporting. First the property is the entry. Okay, so this is pointing to the source folder where we have written the SDK here. Okay, so the entry point of our React application will be index.js, right? We are doing all these things. Like I will do some changes here, like we have to export the add component that we are displaying here. Okay, so what we will do, instead of keeping it app, or like we can keep it as advertisement box. Okay, just save this. In the index.js you remove all this content and import advertisement box from app component and export that. Okay, export advertisement box, just save this here. So the entry point will be index.js here. Okay, we will be exporting that component so that it will be available for the use. Okay, next the output. So after creating the SDK, where we want that SDK to be in the folder, okay, that will be in the output property. It's a property like it will take the path where you want to save this. So path dot resolve. So not like this, like path dot resolve. So this should be the directory name comma build. Okay, save this, and next will be what should be the file name where our content should be saved. It is not this underscore, just a file name. I'll be saving it in the sdk.js. okay, this will be our file name. Next property, library RARY. So this specifies under the global variable name where our SDK will be exposed. I will be keeping it as AdSense SDK. AdSense, okay, that's spell mistake. And next, library target. This option determines the format in which the library will be exported. So I will keep it as UMD. Okay, this UMD is a universal module definition, allows the library to work with the various module systems like CommonJS, AMD, and as a global variable also. Global this. This is a special variable that provides a standard way to access the global object across the different environment like browser and Node.js. So I will keep it as this. Save this. If you need some more information about this entry and output options, you can visit to this Webpack documentation. Here you will find each and every details that is related to entry and output, what all option you can set there. Here you can find all the details how to module the assets. So like just click on this file loader and copy this rule and paste it here. Save this. And this file loader is a plugin used by the Webpack, so we have to install that. So run the command npm i file loader --save-dev. Okay, just save this. In this we will add one more option, like saying it options. It should be options. Okay, so here you just specify the output path, so which is the images // okay, after bundling where it should be saved. So and the name will be something like name dot extensions. Okay, just place this comma and save this. Now the image file bundling is completed. Now we have to bundle this component here, components code. For that we will be using a Babel loader. Just go to Webpack and search Babel loader here. Okay, scroll down and copy this rule. Below this you just paste here and save this. And here we will be concentrating mainly on the .js files, right? So we don't want all these things, mjs, cjs, and just remove this. And here also this is not required. .js extension only. So yeah, just save this. And we have to exclude the node modules. So this is our Babel loader, and we are also using the React, right? You just copy this and paste, keep it React. That's it. And it's optional, I will be removing it. I just don't want that. And we also have to resolve these file extensions. So what kind of files that we will be using the code, like that will be .js, right? Add one thing like property resolve extension. In the array just mention .js. Just save this. So this completes the Webpack configuration. Now just run the command npx webpack and hit enter. Here you could see like something path, some configuration error here. So what it does, so there is no resolve. Okay, just remove this, save this and rerun this. Again we have an error saying cannot use the import statement outside the module. Oh, okay, so sorry, it should not be imported in this way. Like just create const path equal to require of path. Okay, just save this. Now you rerun this npx webpack. Still we have an error. What does it say? These properties are invalid. This is saying an unknown property like global this. Okay, let's just go here and search global object, global this, or global object, something like that. Okay, this is a global object. Okay, just copy this and paste it here and remove this comma and rerun this. Error in creating some problem here. What does this mean? Presets must be an object, false or undefined. Where is this here? It's not just an index here. You just keep it as index.js. Save this. What else? We have an error. Index images and those things, everything is looking fine. Exclude node modules. Okay, let's rerun this npx webpack. Again we got an error. Okay, we are getting an error in the presets. Okay, let's just go to this and babel loader. Let's see what went wrong here. It is inside presets. We are having the array. What if we have only single option? So it should not be in this way. Let's just remove this extra, this thing. Okay, just save this now and run the npx webpack. Yeah, now it is successful and created the build folder here. Inside this we have an images, that is .jpg, and we have an SDK. In the next step, let's create a normal HTML page where we'll be using this SDK to display the ad content like this, like in this banner. Okay, just in this, create new file, demo.html. First HTML tag, in this head tag, and again body tag. Okay, so inside the body tag we will write one script here. Okay, so which will be loading the SDK. Since we are using the React components, we need to compile that. For that we will add the React CDNs. So for that, let's go to the documentation, search React compiler CDN. Okay, so this, go to here, like, no, it's a second link, and copy these two and just paste it in the head tag. Okay, save this. In the next step, let's import our SDK. For that, script, add one more script tag, close this, and the source, which is our source, this is inside the build folder and SDK, right? Just copy that and copy path and paste it here. Save this. In the body, let's create one div with the AdSense container where our where our SDK will be displayed there. Okay, so that will be hashtag AdSense container. Okay, so I will put one style here, so which is of width, it will be like this. No, not here, it will be inside this style, width of 300 pixel and height of around 250 pixel. Okay, just save this. Inside this script, what we will do, whenever the window is loaded in the browser, the SDK will be always be available there, since we are importing it here. Okay, if you are having a doubt, let's console that, console.log of window. Okay, just save this, copy this path, open it in the browser, inspect this, open the console. Here you could see the window object. Here you could see our AdSense SDK is here. Like if you go to here, the global object, mean the library will be exposed in this property AdSense, and that is available in the window, that is AdSense. Now when the window is loaded in the this thing, let's add an functionality like window.onload. Add one function, so here what we have to get that component, right? Const add container. Okay, so where it will be creating like react dot create element, so it's not double E, it's a small e. So now pass window dot AdSense SDK. So what is this variable name? So it's a SDK. So this is a module. We have to create the components from that. Okay, AdSense SDK dot. So here the module is advertisement box. Type that advertisement box. Okay, just save this. After this we have to pass, or some, like if you want any options that you are having it in the advertisement box, like you can pass it. For now I don't have anything. I will not passing anything there. Just save this and take the reference for this element here. For that, let's get it like document dot get element by ID of AdSense container. Okay, so this will be pointing to the this element. Okay, now what we can do, React DOM dot render, React DOM dot render. Firstly we will pass the add container, and next this one reference. Okay, I'll pass it directly instead of saving it in other variable like that. Okay, now just save this and reload. We have a type cannot read the properties of undefined advertisement box. So what is the add component that we are publishing here? Advertisement box. Okay, that is SDK. It is inside window AdSense SDK. Just check the spell. Let's add console.log of window. Just save this, reload. In this window we have AdSense SDK. Okay, it should not be caps, it should be small SDK. Just save this. So yeah, now it is getting displayed here. So here you could see this AdSense SDK will be exposed from this property. Okay, this AdSense. So these two should be same. Okay, so now let's reload this. Now if you click on this, user is redirected to the McDonald's web page, and the click event is also logged here. Now let us make some changes in our SDK, because here you could see the URL and the image that is fixed here, that is constant. We are not able to change that. Now what we can do, we will add some child properties to this, like redirect to, which holds the URL for the website, targeted website. Next the add image. Okay, add image URL, keep it like that. Then copy this and pass this here, save this, add image URL and replace this, and you remove this. Okay, now save this, space one. And in the package.json, what we can do, we can add one more script, like saying build hyphen webpack, so which will hold the command like so npx webpack. It will always build the SDK. Okay, whenever we run this command. So what we can do, copy this and execute npm run build hyphen webpack, or something like build SDK, that we can do. Yeah, this will be more suitable, SDK. Okay, hit enter. Now just go back to this and reload the application. Here you could see there is no image, just because of that. Like if you open this, here we are not passing any child props here. So in this it takes the option, first one will be redirected to, so that is the McDonald's URL or homepage URL. So copy this and pass it here, and next it will be the add image URL, so it should be same. Then copy this and paste it here. So the what is the image URL here. So what we will do here, you just create one constant add image URL. So let's copy that value from here. Like what we will do, search for McDonald's image, and just right click on this, copy image address, go back to this and paste it here. Go to this. Here what we can do, just remove this, add image URL and add image URL, both are same. Now go back to this demo HTML, reload this. So it is working same. Now this is reusable. So now when I will click on this, it went to the home page again. Now our SDK is ready. Let's see how to publish this to a NPM registry so that it can be reused in other React projects or some web application, so that we can collect the user impressions and the clicks. Okay, so what we will do, let's go to the project, run the command npm login. Just press the enter, and after successful login you come back to this page. After the successful login, click on this go to home page. Okay, now let's go to this project and open the package.json file. Here we should add 2-3 properties here. First one, the main, which is the SDK that we will be publishing. So that is under the build and SDK.js, and author will be your name. Okay, so in your packet.json there will be something like private room. We have to remove this. So now what we can do, just run the command npm run build -SDK. Before publishing we will build that, and now run the before that I just want to change this name. Okay, I just want to change this, like I will make it like Google AdSense SDK. Okay, and I will keep the version as 1.0.1. Okay, just save this. Now run the command npm publish. So now it is successfully published. What we can do, you just go to this profile and click on packages, just reload. It is not getting displayed. Now what we will do, we will create one more React project. There we will use our custom SDK and we will display the ads banner in that project. So let's start. So here just create one more folder and name it integrate SDK. Okay, so just open one more terminal and run the command npx create react-app. So let's keep it like integrate AdSense SDK. Press enter. Once the project is created successfully, you open it in the Visual Studio. Command Shift in. So what we will do, open this, drag and drop here, and open this app.js and remove the unwanted contents here. Save this and open new terminal here and open the browser. Just open this package, copy this command, installation command. What you will do, like just run this. So now if you open package.json, it has installed our package like Google AdSense SDK with 1.0.1 version. Okay, so now in the app.js, import that, import advertisement box. So it should be small m from Google AdSense SDK. Okay, what you do, you just add this advertisement box, just save this. Let's see how it will be there in the. So before that we have to run the project, npm run start. Just inspect this. console. Here you could see React is not defined. So what we have to do, the problem here is from the component itself, from our SDK. In the app.js we are not seeing the React imported here. Just import React from React. It should be caps or React. Save this. You just rebuild this npm run build -SDK. Just change the version of this like 1.0.2. Save this and publish npm publish. After publishing, you just open that project. So in the package.json, copy this, run the command npm I this @1.0.2. So now the AdSense is installed successfully. Now again, what we can do, go back to the browser and reload. Okay, so we have to run that firstly. Integrate, and the command npm run start. Here you could see there is no error, but the component is not getting displayed here. So let's see what's there inside this. We have app, we have this, and the content of our SDK is there, but the image and the target is not there because we haven't sent in through the element here. So child properties haven't sent here. So what we can do, redirect to. So for now I will keep it as empty string. No, not empty string. So copy this URL and pass it here. That's it. Okay, so next one should be like image, add image URL. So what will be the image URL? Let's see. Just copy the image address. Okay, create one const, add image URL. Pass it here. That's it. So now here, yeah, this is our AdSense SDK that is in our application. Now if I click on this, user is redirected to the home page of the McDonald's. That's it. So this is how you will integrate the AdSense SDK in the React application. Now let's see how to integrate with the demo.html. So here you could see we are passing the path of this like SDK, which is there inside the build. Now what we can do, in this demo.html we have to change this URL. Okay, just remove this and type https pkg.com/Google AdSense SDK/build. Just save this and copy this path, or like it is already there. Just reload this. Still it is working in the same way. So now if I click on this, user is redirected to the home page. If you have followed along, you should now have a fully functional Ad SDK ready to use in your projects. Feel free to experiment and customize it to fit your needs. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or run into any issues, please drop in the comments below. I'm happy to help you. Don't forget to like, share and hit a notification bell button for the more content like this. Thanks for watching.